been a blast. Teenage dreams and neon screens. It was all rad, and no one to me. Like, you know, it's like whatever. Together forever. We're never gonna sever. Laughing, sharing our stories clever. We'll take you back. It's like whatever.
Welcome to Like Whatever, a podcast for, by, and about Gen X. I'm Nicole, and this is my BFFF, Heather.
Hello.
It's cold here
It
today.
is freaking freezing here.
Yes. Oh, firstly, happy Veterans Day.
Yes.
Thank you to everyone who fights to give us what we have. I could never do it,
No.
and I appreciate all of you, seriously.
Yeah.
But
Thank you for your service.
yes, thank you so much. But yeah, it's fucking cold here today.
It really is. And I volunteered to work today because, as a government worker, we had off today. But I was like, no, I need money, so I will work. And I deeply regretted that. A, because the Eagles game went so late last night. And B, because it's 12 degrees outside.
And windy, like
With 80-mile-an-hour winds.
the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. It's fucking
Windy
cold.
outside.
Welcome to winter. Although I heard tomorrow it's supposed to be like 50 degrees. So who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, but I hate wind.
The wind is terrible.
Like I'm summer all the way. Like summer is my jam.
I prefer fall.
Yeah, everybody loves fall, and I hate fall because I love to garden. And fall means summer and gardening are ending. But the other day it was super windy, and my friend was saying something about being windy. I was like, just another reason why I hate fall and winter around here, because it
windy
is
season.
windy all the time.
We call
and
this
it's
the
cold.
windy season. And the best part is she now has to come down here.
Yeah.
And it's like 3 times windier down here
It is.
all the time.
Yes, because it's coming off the
It's
ocean.
coming off the ocean. So it's way windy today. But it is very windy today.
Yeah,
And cold.
yeah. But I didn't have to work today, so
I hated myself.
I'm okay.
And I'm working tomorrow is my day off, and I'm working and I hate myself already for tomorrow. Already hating myself.
Yeah, so that Eagles game last night, huh?
Crazy.
Shoo, I was like, I felt like they stayed between the 30-yard lines
I know.
the whole first half of the game. Like,
It was crazy. It was definitely, it's my favorite kind of game, which is defense, all defense all the time. I hate a big offensive, I hate a high scoring game. I hate all that. And I love a low scoring back and forth, knockdown, drag out. I love it. And
Well, you got it.
I mean, you're going to see them both in the playoffs too. They're going to maybe play each other again. So it's a good game.
yeah, we beat them 3 times. They tried, but they
just
can't do it.
I don't like a high score. Everybody else likes the shootouts or whatever. It's fine. But
It's exciting. It's different.
yeah, I love, my favorite part of football isn't I guess it is. It's the chess of it all.
Yes.
It's the intellectual side of
Yes.
football. I know you're all being like, you're nuts, but no, I'm not. It's a great intellectual game.
It really is. And I didn't dislike last night's game.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just like, wow, like, I can't believe how much this is going back and forth. Like, nobody's getting anything.
So I said after the game, I was like, man, that was a real barn burner. Mm-hmm. And he looked at me and he was like, I have never heard that phrase. So is that just like a football phrase? Because he doesn't watch football. Is that like a football phrase, or is it like a Delaware thing? But then I Googled it and it was like there, and it was in the dictionary. So maybe it's just he's an idiot.
Maybe. It happens.
Yeah.
It was a really good weekend of football anyway, I
It
thought.
was.
There were some blowouts, but there were some really, really good games.
I like it when the Eagles don't play on a Sunday.
Me too.
Because then you can just enjoy the day.
Me too.
Yeah. You don't have to stress out about anything. You don't have to worry about the 4:00 game or the 8:00 game.
Or miss all the 1 o'clock games because you're only watching the Eagles game. Like, I like to watch the RedZone channel.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah.
But I just feel like you can enjoy the day. You're not, you can take a little snappy nap and
Do a little cleaning or something.
Yeah,
Not
you
really
don't
pay
have to-
attention.
Yeah, you're just in and out and the game's on and And then, sometimes you get a really good game and you got no skin in it. So you're like, well, this is a good game.
Yeah, like, was it Houston? That game was really good.
Yeah. I forget what game we had on.
Probably Washington was at 4.
It was at 4. I don't remember what the
There was
first
a
game
lot
was.
of booing at the Washington
Minnesota.
game.
It was the Minnesota game.
Ugh.
Or was that the second? Was it Minnesota and Washington? No, it was in Minnesota. So it was the Minnesota game was first.
Okay.
Because I
can't remember who they played.
actively saying that's where we won our first Super Bowl. Yeah, football.
Yeah, the Bills got whooped by
Yeah.
Miami. Miami is such a weird team.
They always are.
They're just so random.
Yeah.
Like, maybe we'll win. Maybe we'll just totally suck.
Yeah,
No, who
we'll
knows?
just tank the entire season.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
Or not.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
Whatever's happening today is.
Yeah. I like the Bills, but I feel like they're starting to,
Yeah.
they're on the downside.
I don't
They
know
missed
what-
their chance.
Yeah. That Bills. I feel bad. If you're Bills Mafia, I feel bad for you. I really do. I understand what it's like to want that so bad.
And get so close.
But let me tell you, Bills Mafia, hold on to it. Because after you get your first one,
The pressure's off.
yeah, it's a little less exciting the second time around.
It is. It is. Like, there would have been nothing to keep me from that parade that first time.
Right.
The second one, I was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
I mean, maybe because it was a blowout. That's why.
And maybe because it was only a few years later.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, that first one, I was down on my knees crying at the end of it.
Yes.
The second one, I was like,
Yes.
go ahead and go to bed.
Yeah, we ran around our neighborhood. My neighbor stripped down naked and
Yeah.
ran around that first one. We ran along with him.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
I just feel like you never get that feeling back again.
No.
So, Bills Mafia, if you do get it,
Yeah.
savor that because you'll never get that again.
Yeah.
You'll
Yeah,
never. I don't understand Patriots fans. Like, they just win all the time. Like, do they just.
How was that even fun?
Yeah, how is it even fun?
Yeah, I would imagine I wonder, because, in Philadelphia, any of the Philly sports, if we're playing well, we are selling out stadiums like every single week, no matter what. And that's across the board with any of the sports in Philly.
Yeah.
I wonder if New England saw a drop in attendance once it just
know.
was like, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know how you can. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe
plus the older I get, the more appealing sitting on my nice warm couch.
no kidding.
In my bathroom and my
Chill
food.
in your own bathroom.
Not
and
spending
yeah.
a fortune.
Not driving 3 hours home at 1
It's
o'clock
so
in the
much
morning.
more appealing.
So much. I did that. I do not want to do it again. Because every time my mom bugs me, she's like, we should go to a game. And I'm like, ugh, it's so far.
Yeah, I've been to a handful of games in the past, maybe I'd say 10 years.
Yeah.
And it's always because somebody had a free ticket or something. Like, I certainly have not paid ticket prices for
No, I'm not feeling
anything.
they're ridiculous.
Yeah, but somebody who has season tickets had an extra one. Somebody couldn't go, something like that. But yeah,
I don't, it's too cold.
it is. And I love the feel and the excitement of being there.
Yes.
But I have felt it like enough. Like, not that I wouldn't feel it again if I went, but
Yeah. I mean, there is definitely,
it's amazing. When they play the Rocky anthem.
and we were in the vet. We've seen games in the vet,
Yes.
and that is an experience.
Behind the goalpost, that was like really good seats.
Yeah. Yeah.
It kind of sucked when it was at the other end, but you had a TV.
I preferred them there.
Yeah,
Then when we
but
moved
when the
to
action
new
was right in
stadium,
front of you,
Yeah.
there was nothing like
yeah,
it.
it was exciting. It was a special kind of excitement.
Everybody wants the 50-yard line, but what's happening on the 50-yard line?
I know. You still can't see.
You can't
the
see
end
either
zone.
way.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Whatever. I don't know. So football, yeah.
Yeah, that. And I was going to text you this, but then I decided to save it for this. But did you know? I think is it Netflix or is it Peacock? But there's a new documentary on Aileen.
Oh yeah, we watched it.
Did you? Mm-hmm. That made me sad.
I come and go with her.
It's tough to tell what's real and what's
what's
fantasy
not.
with her, and legitimately, like, she's not faking anything. I just
She
don't
had a
think
rough
she
life.
knows what's real and what's not.
Yeah.
But she did definitely. She was Well, she was a woman killing men, so they were quick to be like, put that bitch in jail. Like,
Yeah.
no chance for you.
Yeah.
But I do legit think she was being raped a lot, and she finally got sick of being raped and just started killing people.
Like I said before, that first one's a mistake. And then once you get it done, once that first one happens and you're a psychopath or whatever, then it's like, oh.
Especially, she said she had been raped like 30 times in high school or some crap. She was gang raped and everything. So having to just go through that and feel so helpless, and then actually having the power after you killed that first one. Because it sounded like the first one
He attacked
was
her.
legit. Like she really was fighting for her life at that point.
She was. And
then it just became fun.
that's what happens.
Right.
And when you're a psychopath, like normal people, if I were to kill somebody, I shouldn't say I, because I don't know how I could go.
Use me.
Right. So if you were to kill somebody, after you did it, you would feel bad, you would feel guilt, no matter what the circumstances was, because you took the life of a human being.
Yes.
So that's what normal people feel like. Like you had to do it to save your own self, and it's completely acceptable. But people probably like me, because I'm going to assume I'm a psychopath.
It's a fair assumption.
It would cause like a change. Like I did it once, and then I'd be like, I can lay my head down on a pillow anytime and just.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I try not to kill anybody the first time.
And I think psychopaths have a lot of trouble feeling things because they don't feel normal things. So you need that escalation of something really big to happen.
The thrill.
Yeah. So, I think a lot plays into it, but I do think I just don't think it's necessarily her fault so much.
Well, and that's the thing of it too. Like when you break down all these serial killers, I mean, they've all had horrible, horrible existences.
But a lot of people have had horrible existences, and they don't kill people.
And that's where that is why they need to be studied further.
Yes.
And why, the behavioral science became a thing, because you need to be able to find out, well, what happened to them to make them go off on a crazy.
Well, it's definitely a perfect combination, I think, of nature versus nurture, which was always a conundrum for me in college because I took a lot of psychology classes because that's what my degree's in. So, of course, it comes up in every single class.
Right.
And my argument always fell more on the side of nurture. I think that the way you're brought up has a much bigger effect on you than what you're born with.
Right. And I think the problem with that is because you can't ever have a control in that situation, because like even if you have a sibling, even if it's a twin, the very different things can happen all at one time. So my sister and I were raised by the exact same two people, but she came 5 years later. So she didn't live in a van.
Right.
She lived in a house her whole life. We moved like twice after she was born.
Right. And right after my sister was born, my parents got divorced. So that was just different right there. And then there were just
circumstances,
differences in how we were raised because I was the oldest, she was the youngest. And I took that burden of the eldest daughter, as Taylor Swift would say.
I knew we were going to throw it.
I have to. But yeah, really, I mean, no matter what the case, I was just so sad for her.
Yeah, it is sad.
Yeah.
It's sad.
It was just a shit life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a bunch of things had birthdays this week or anniversaries. Let's see here. We got 56 years ago this week, Sesame Street premiered.
Oh, yeah.
November 10th, yesterday, 1969. Transylvania 65000, which is one of my all-time favorite movies, turned 40 this week.
Right.
Monopoly turned 90 this
90.
week. Yeah. There was another one, too. I don't have it written down, but anyway, you know what I want? The other night I knew I was going to fall asleep on the couch, so I didn't want to get into anything. So I put on Back to the Future, which I have not seen in a super long time.
Right.
I only got about halfway through it before I was falling asleep and went to bed. But something that was funny that reminded me two things, very 80s in that movie. They had cow can dog food. Remember cow can dog food?
I do.
That one was a big deal. And then every phone number back then started with 555.
555.
And they don't do that anymore.
Oh, they do on TikTok.
Do they?
Usually it's 555, 5555. They'll do all the fives.
Must be a Gen X person making
Maybe.
those TikToks.
I actually never really paid attention, but yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Other than that,
I have nothing. I get up, I go to work, I come home, I play with my bird. Pretty much the extent of my day.
what did I do this weekend? Went to a community fair. Oh, it was pretty cool though. I went to the YMCA table. And I was talking to this very nice gentleman, and he was talking about this pre-diabetes program they have. And I'm just like, all right, like I always let them do their spiel. But I told him I had never been diagnosed with any, like, he's like, do you know what your numbers are? And I said, no, but I get my blood work done every year, and there's never, ever any talk of that. So I know it's good. So he was like, oh, that's perfect. We have this new program. But if you do this program, of course, they're trying to teach you how to avoid getting diabetes, but you get a 4-month membership to the Y.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
I was like, maybe that'll, especially even if I only use the 4 months right now in the winter, because I'm very active when it's warm outside because I'm out in the yard and doing stuff. So even if I just use my 4-year free or 4-month free membership, they called me yesterday. I didn't call them back yet, so we'll see how far that goes. But
Leave me alone. Why?
yeah, I think that was probably my my excitement for the weekend.
I had no excitement at all.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
I was pretty lazy besides that. A lot of sitting this weekend.
Yeah.
But it's that time of year. Like,
It's the time, I think we talked about this last week, but it's the time of year that Christmas stuff is rolling in for the post office. So every day is a struggle. So I already hate tomorrow because oddly enough, weirdly enough, strangely enough, the day after Veterans Day, busiest day of the year in the post office. I have no idea why. It's always awful. And when I left yesterday, it was already like a shit show, horror show for tomorrow. And then today, when I was there, I looked and it has gotten even worse. So tomorrow is going to just be, yeah. I might have to like bring my headlamp out. Tomorrow might be an after dark situation. Yeah, it already sucks. So,
gross.
yeah. I don't know why, but whatever. Okay, so,
All right.
let's get to the,
Let's do it.
let's do it. Let's
You can do it.
let's fuck around and find out about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh,
Because
what
they
a
had the
good
induction
choice.
ceremony
They
this week.
Did a lot of my faves.
Yeah, Cindy Lauper,
Outcast.
Outcast, Salt and Pepper. Good stuff. So really, what I really concentrated on here, and I did put kind of fun facts in at the end, but I'm gonna give you like a brief. I don't know how brief, but I'm gonna give you a little what on the Hall of Fame, and then mostly I'm just gonna concentrate on the ladies because
Where my ladies at?
yeah, that's what we're here for.
That's right.
We don't got no men here.
Girls rule, boys drool.
Rule, boys rule. So the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is more than a museum. It's a battleground of memory, a shrine to rebellion, and a mirror reflecting the messy, glorious evolution of popular music. Founded in 1983 and physically established in Cleveland, Ohio in 1995, the hall was conceived as a way to honor the artists, producers, and cultural figures who shaped rock and roll.
It was only just founded in 1983.
I know. I thought the same
That's
thing.
crazy.
I know.
Although I guess rock and roll never came around till like the 50s.
Yeah, but still, like 83? It took you that long to get a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. From the beginning, it's been a site of tension between genre and influence, between gatekeepers and fans, and between legacy and exclusion. The hall founding was spearheaded by Ahmet Erdogan, co-founder of Atlantic Records, alongside a committee of industry insiders. Cleveland won the bid to host the museum by invoking its deep ties to rock history. DJ Alan Freed coined the term rock and roll. And the city hosted the first major rock concert, the Moondog Coronation Ball. Architect I.M. Pye designed the building, which now stands as a glass pyramid on the shore of Lake Erie. And can I just say for a second that I.M. Pye apparently likes a glass pyramid because he designed part of the Louvre.
I was going to say the Louvre.
Yeah, that is what he did in the Louvre. So
He wanted people to know that was his
that's
building.
his thing. Fuck you all. I do glass pyramids, bitches. Inductions began in 1986 with inaugural honorees like Chuck Berry, Elvis Presley, and Little Richard.
Makes sense.
Influence, innovation, and longevity is the criteria. But as the decades rolled on, the metrics became increasingly subjective and increasingly controversial. Artists become eligible 25 years after their first commercial release. A nominating committee selects candidates and ballots go out to historians, critics, and musicians. But the process is opaque and the results often spark outrage. Why did it take so long for Pat Benatar, Cyndi Lauper, or Warren Zevon to get in? And why are Iron Maiden and the Smiths still waiting? Fuck the Smiths. You see, he canceled all his shows.
Oh, he doesn't feel good.
I hate him.
I know
I'm
you
the
do.
worst goth on earth because I like the Smiths. I don't hate his voice. I just hate him as a human being.
Yeah, I get it. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, it's and it makes sense that it would be controversial because let's admit it, musicians are snobs.
Yeah.
And they think their music's the best.
Yeah.
And you got the people who know all the popular music, and then you got the ones who wouldn't listen to a popular song if they had to, and they know all the indie stuff, or they love their genre the most. So it does make sense that it would be hard, and I get that. Like, I would definitely have my favorites, but yeah, I think it works the same way in like the Football Hall of Fame, like as far as who picks, because I know the guy that Dan
vote.
Patrick, the Dan Patrick show, I think he has a vote. I think a lot of the like commentators have votes. So, but anyway.
Wait, I just missed. What happened? Oh, here. So the 2025 class included Outkast, Soundgarden, The White Stripes, Salt and Peppa, and Cyndi Lauper. It was a diverse, emotionally charged ceremony with Donald Glover inducting Outkast and Janelle Monáe performing Hey Ya. Lauper's tribute highlighted her LGBTQ plus advocacy and enduring influence. And did you see her? I watched it. We watched it.
I saw clips of it. For some reason, I never know these things are coming up. And then I see it on social media after the fact, and I'm like, what the hell?
She stood in front of the rainbow, True Colors. She sang True Colors.
Yes.
And she stood in front of the rainbow flag for a good probably 30 seconds with her arm up. It was powerful. Yeah.
Is she LGBTQ?
I don't know that she is. I don't know.
Yeah, and not that it matters, but I don't know. I
always
love, because I'm not at all, but
Right.
I'm very supportive. So.
Right. Well, I think that's, I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about her really. So
Yeah, I don't either, come to think of it.
does anybody like, is she just like living out here, whatever. I don't know much about Cyndi.
No.
I love her hair. Always loved her hair.
Yes.
I have Cyndi Lauper hair.
I've always loved
currently.
her makeup.
Yeah, and she wore
a makeup fan.
So I'm a huge fan of the fingerless gloves.
Me too. That's so funny. Just on the way down today, because it's so cold outside, I was like, I got me some fingerless gloves.
Yeah.
There's no point wearing gloves with fingers on because you got to take them off every time you need your hands for anything.
Well, and I have at work, I have to use my fingers all the time.
Right.
So fingerless gloves make a lot of sense, except my fingertips get cold. But
Yeah.
I've just always loved the fingerless gloves.
Me too.
I love them. The lace ones that her and Madonna used to wear.
Yeah, that too.
Shut your mouth. Okay. Every year the snub list grows, fans rage, artists protest, and the hall's credibility is questioned. The hall's name, rock and roll, is both its brand and its burden. What counts as rock? Is it a sound, a spirit, or cultural movement? The hall has inducted rappers, pop stars, country legends, and disco icons. Tupac, Madonna, Dolly, and Jay-Z are all in. So are Metallica, ABBA, and Run DMC.
I've never thought about it being called the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame versus
Music.
the genres
Yeah.
that get in.
Yeah. It probably should have been just like the Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
But I guess the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame sounds better. I don't know.
Yeah. There's a lot of little sticking points there for people to argue about.
Just like move. Just why are you worrying? Just shut up. Just stop.
They earned it. Stop.
God, yeah. Some purists cry foul. Others argue that rock was always a hybrid born of blues, gospel, country, and rebellion.
True.
Not wrong there. The Hall's expansion reflects music's evolution, but also exposes its bias. Women, black artists, and genre-defying acts have historically been underrepresented. For us, the Hall is personal. We grew up on mixtapes, MTV, and artists who didn't fit the mold. Watching our heroes get inducted, sometimes posthumously, is bittersweet. When Outkast took the stage, Andre 3000 wept. Great things start in little rooms, he said. That line echoed through the ceremony, a tribute to the DIY spirit of rock and the emotional power of recognition.
I did see that. Andre 3000 is one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah. The Hall of Fame is a living archive, a cultural conversation, a place where music history is debated and celebrated. It's not perfect, but it's a mirror. And sometimes it reflects who we were, who we are, and who we're still fighting to be. As long as music moves us, the Hall will remain relevant.
Right, before I forget this, while we're talking about rock and roll.
Yeah.
Did you see this week it came out that Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons' sons
I did see that.
have created a band?
I did see that.
It's funny because I looked at the picture. I was like, I wonder which one is Gene Simmons' son. It only looks exactly like him.
Yeah.
Same hairdo and everything.
I know.
Anyway.
Yeah. When the Hall inducted its first class in 1986, it was a boys' club. Chuck Berry, Elvis Presley, James Brown, Ray Charles, but not a single woman. Not Sister Rosetta Tharpe, who taught Little Richard how to wail. Not Wanda Jackson, who shredded her way through rockabilly before most men dared. Not even Janis Joplin, who had already become a myth.
I mean, in all fairness, those 5 were made to be the first ones inducted.
100%. I agree.
Not male or female has anything. Although Janis Joplin, I would argue maybe she would have deserved to be one of those. But yeah.
Well, in this one, it wasn't until 1987 that Aretha Franklin broke the barrier. The Queen of Soul became the first woman inducted, and she did it with a voice that could part oceans. But it would take years, decades for the Hall to even begin to catch up.
Yeah, her voice, like, God's sakes.
Yeah.
In such an unsuspecting, like, if you just met her on the street, you'd never think that she could belt it out like that. Speaking of which, while I'm thinking of this too, I knew that I had a lot of things I saw this week. Did you see that Miss World in Chile?
No.
That one, she's a stunningly beautiful, beauty queen looking lady. Do you know what her talent was? She can sing death metal.
Oh.
And she stood up there and sang, like, roaring this shit out of her mouth. You have got to look it up sometime. It's because it's amazing. And she won. It was,
I mean,
seeing that voice come out of her, and she looked mean and mad. I was like, dang, girl, get it. How'd you discover you have that talent?
right?
Like,
Were you just like screaming one day and you're like, oh,
I sound like death metal.
start a band. So let's talk about the women who made it in and why their presence matters. Tina Turner, inducted solo in 2021, was more than a survivor. She was a phoenix. Her voice, her legs, her fire. She redefined what it meant to come back stronger. And I think it's very unfortunate that it took that long. I mean, she was with Ike. But I mean, didn't she do way more on her own than she ever did with him?
Way more. And he doesn't deserve any credit anywhere because
he
he's
just been like
a
the
fucking
side
wife
credit.
beater. So screw him.
Yeah, I heard this, whether it's true or not, but I like to make up shit.
Yeah,
so.
sure. You can Google it if you want to find out if it's real or not.
It's real or not. But the rumor on the street is that Tina still. Well, I don't know if it's still, because the guy might be dead. But the guy that gave her that hotel room that night, that Ike beat the shit out of her and she left, she still has contact with, and still either spends Christmas with him or gives him Christmas gifts or whatever, but she still, I don't know, she still does she doesn't because she's dead, right?
Is she?
I believe so.
You know what? We're at an age where I can't keep track.
Yeah, we should probably check that.
Sometimes I do hear that someone's passed, and I'm like, they were still alive.
I know,
Just
right?
feels awful.
I fucking do that all the time. I'm like, wait, didn't they die already? How are they still alive?
Man, I'm gonna feel
she's
bad.
dead. I was right. 2023, she died.
So just 2 years ago.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do not
you know
recall
what?
that.
We're in some kind of weird time.
We really are. Ever since COVID, really.
Yeah, I think we all died in COVID and we're in some kind of weird timeline shift.
Would not have any issues believing that. Like, I really wonder what, like, the plagues were like back in the day when you didn't even know what was happening to other people. As far as you knew, just everybody was dead except for like 5 of you.
I know. Imagine like the plague. Crazy.
Yeah.
Stevie Nicks became the first woman inducted twice, once with Fleetwood Mac and again as a solo artist. Her witchy mystique and poetic grit made her a Gen X icon. I love some Stevie Nicks.
I am going to pull a Heather here and let y'all know I do not like Stevie Nicks.
Oh,
I just don't like her voice.
you don't have to like her.
Yeah, it's never.
She is still alive, though.
I do know that. And yeah, at Fleetwood Mac never appealed to maybe my parents never. Well, your parents definitely would have listened to that. And my parents did not. My dad was rock and roll. My mom was pretty much like CCR. A lot of rock and roll there, too.
The one song that just is my favorite.
I will say they probably have a song or two that when I hear it, I'm like, oh, yeah, I do like this song.
I'm trying to find the one.
But like Landslide,
Yeah, I don't care.
shoot me now. Like, but that's
But
the radio's
Rhiannon?
fault.
Yeah, the lyrics, you'll never escape the voice of the woman the sound of the voice of the woman who loved you. I don't know. She's just,
Yeah, that was savage. A lot of like relationships and breakups and stuff going on within that group, I feel like.
yeah.
And it was pretty savage, her making Lindsey Buckingham sing some lyrics that were about him.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the voice and the music just isn't my thing. But although I will say, Florence and the Machine has a new album out. I may have mentioned it last week. It's so good. Like, if you haven't listened yet, go listen.
I didn't listen because I do have to admit something to you.
Okay.
How Taylor Swift stuck in my head for the last week or so. One specific song, and I don't actually know all the words, so it's only partially stuck in my head. And I did have to listen to it like 3 times last night to get it out. And it's not even a song that you are going to even imagine that it is.
It's not off the new album?
It is off the new album.
Oh. Which one is it?
What is it called?
Opalite?
No.
Fate of Ophelia? Wood?
No.
Honey?
No.
Life of a Showgirl?
No. Actually Romantic.
Taylor. Actually Romantic.
It's a good song.
It's so fucking good. It's
a good
such a great dig. Like,
Yeah, it's a good song.
and I listened to that one a few times before I was like, wait, she's not singing about a dude. Because what was bothering me with it, I was like, what guy could she possibly be singing about? Like, she has Travis now. She doesn't give a shit about any of her exes anymore. But then the line where she says, you love me, no man could ever love me like you do. I was like, oh, it's a chick. Yeah. So that's when I go, because I like to listen to her songs first and try to figure out what she's singing about before I go and look it up. So, yeah, that was a really great dig. So, yeah, what I did on the way down here was I listened to Life of a Showgirl first, and then I listened to Florence and the Machine.
I got it.
After.
Okay, we'll get away from Taylor for a minute. But yeah, that song has been haunting me.
Yeah. Oh, she didn't get nominated for a Grammy either, and everybody's up in arms. I think we've just established she's the best, so let's give somebody else a chance. Like, if she gets nominated every year.
So that album actually, some of the songs, I haven't listened to all of them, but has grown on me. I didn't care for it at first. I was like, well, it's not my thing, and but that song has grown on me. The ones that they play all the time have grown on me, but that song in particular, I like I like the beat. I like everything. I like
The days.
she's really getting dirty.
You think you're vicious.
Yeah,
but it sounds like you're flirting with me.
she's getting a little. Taylor's getting dirty.
Yeah. 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 I love it.
Yeah. Carole King, also a double inductee, wrote the soundtrack of the 60s and then sang her own truth in the 70s. Tapestry wasn't just an album, it was a revolution in vulnerability.
Tapestry, such a great name for an album.
Yeah. Carole King, I like
Yeah.
Patti Smith brought punk to poetry. Joan Jett made leather and eyeliner about a cry. And Debbie Harry blurred the lines between punk, pop, and performance art.
Joan Jett's my number one.
I fucking love
number
Joan Jett.
one.
I would...
Yeah.
And then there's Madonna. Inducted in 2008, she didn't just push boundaries. She raised them. Sexuality, religion, gender, nothing was off limits. She made controversy her canvas.
That was the great thing about Madonna was she did all that, but it felt real. Like she was like, fuck y'all. This is me. This is what I believe. This is what I'm into. I'm just going to put it all out there for the world to see. It didn't feel like she was trying to like grab attention. She was just being her, I think.
I think a lot of what happens is, especially with people like Madonna, and I'll use Lady Gaga. I know they get put in the same sentence a lot, but
right.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one. I think maybe Lady Gaga is way more talented than Madonna.
Oh,
hands down.
Lady Gaga is more talented than 99.9% of the people to ever live.
Bitch's voice is,
and the way she dances and moves,
just fucking amazing,
like endlessly.
Madonna, I would just say Madonna had most of it, but she didn't have that voice. She didn't have. I mean, it was fine, but it's not. It's not gonna carry a room. It's Madonna. She did poppy, whatever. But goddamn, Lady Gaga, she's definitely going into the Hall of Fame first ballot.
Yeah, for sure.
But let's take a moment,
okay,
to listen to Nicole talk about what year was it? 1980 what?
1984.
So hit that music.
Because Larry Cutie like we're laughing through her teenage flight. So grab your snacks and brace your soul. This middle school madness out of control.
All right. So last week was April 2nd.
Yep.
I was pretty consistent here. I'm pretty sure this is going to fall off after like a week or two because I have never been diligent. And I'm trying not to look ahead because I want to enjoy this as much as like sharing it does. I did read this before I came down. So we're now on Tuesday, April 3rd, 1984. I did put 84 with some lines under it at the top just in case I forgot from the page before.
Right.
All right. So today I had band in school and I sat by Daphne, the
BFF.
And I had recess with her.
Good. Good news.
Another substitute. We had a substitute for Mrs. Bailey that day. And when I got home, I made a box for my diary, and no one can get into it! Exclamation point.
No one.
No, it was probably a shoebox. And I put "do not open" on it.
That will do it.
Then, here's the good 80s part.
Okay.
I watched the A-Team. Now, we're talking A-Team in real life.
Yep.
Like, it was probably first air edition of the episode. And I had a snack.
Of course. You have to have a snack while watching the A-Team.
And I went to bed.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Oh, but that's not all. Oh. Today I got my report card, and my grades were a C in reading, a B in language arts, a C in social studies, a B in science, a B in math, a B in band, and an A in gym.
Nice.
I used to think I only got C's in science, but that must have not been till later.
But I'm coming to find out that's not true.
I was surprised by the C in reading and social studies, although I was never a real history fan.
Maybe you're just too fucking busy playing around with Daphne. Did you ever think of that?
Probably. I was probably writing her notes.
See, I had all A's and B's because I didn't have friends to fuck around with.
It's Daphne's fault that my grades were so bad.
So Daphne, if you're out there.
Yeah. Well, she is. Wait till I see her. Let her have it.
I want her to listen. You need to send her a message and tell her to listen.
I should. So that's that this week in Nicole's 1984 diary.
I'm going to be so sad when this diary runs out.
I am too.
We're going to have to get you people to send in your diaries so that we can read your diaries.
Yes, I love that idea.
Because I know I didn't have one. Like, I probably started one 100 million times, and then I just never got past, like, day 2.
Well, I probably only did this one because Daphne bought it for me.
I didn't have friends, so I would have had to buy my own. Okay. So the tide is turning. The past decade has seen some more women inducted than ever before. The ceremonies are more inclusive, more emotional, and more electric. In 2025, Cyndi Lauper stood on a stage and said, "I stand on the shoulders of the women who come before me, and my shoulders are broad enough to have the women who come after me stand on mine."
I was going to say, that's a lot of women that came after her.
It's still flawed, still political, still catching up. But every time a woman walks across that stage, it gets a little better, a little louder, a little more honest. Rock and roll was never just about guitars. It's about guts. And no one has more guts than the women who refuse to be background singers in their own story. So these are a little bit of funny facts.
Okay.
That's mostly, I just have like a list of things here. Not really specific to women, but just, okay. So Eric Clapton is the only person inducted 3 times. Once as a solo artist, and again with both Cream and the Yardbirds.
Okay.
The building is shaped like a record player. I already told you it was designed by architect Ian Pye. The aforementioned glass pyramid sits atop a circular plaza that represents a vinyl record when viewed from above.
Oh.
Alan Freed's ashes were once on display. The DJ who coined the term rock and roll. He had his ashes housed in the museum from 2002 to 2014. There is a charred piece of Otis Redding's plane on display, a haunting artifact from the 1967 crash that took his life. The hall had a short-lived New York City annex. Opened in 2008, the Rock Hall Annex in Manhattan featured exhibits on Lennon, Elvis, and Springsteen, but closed after just 1 year due to low attendance and high ticket price.
Because it was really just a Hard Rock cafe with no food.
Probably. I mean, isn't that what every Hard Rock cafe is?
Exactly.
It's just a moving rock and roll Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
With food.
Man, they do
With
have the best
mediocre-
chocolate shakes, though.
I don't know,
I have
mediocre
never been. I've not been to a Hard Rock in a very long time, but since I was a kid.
Oh, I guess I'm not thinking of a Hard Rock. I think I'm thinking one of those other ones
Planet
that
Hollywood.
Yeah, they came out at the same time. That just was all.
Well, Hard Rock is, yeah. It's all memorabilia.
Yeah, I know, but I was thinking like the ones that like popped up there and then have since disappeared. Like the Hard Rock's still there. So.
Yeah. I have a really big collection of Hard Rock guitar pins that I started collecting when I was a kid.
Oh.
My most recent one I got was in, I think, Niagara Falls a couple years ago. But I went a very long span where I didn't go to Hard Rocks and get one. But I have some really old ones. I bet they're worth something.
You should look that up. Google, your friend. The first major exhibit was called I Want to Take You Higher. Launched in 1997, it focused on the psychedelic era and featured memorabilia from Janis Joplin, Jefferson Airplane, and more.
I was never a big Jefferson Airplane fan either.
Not a big Jefferson Airplane fan. Many items are on loan, from Elvis Presley's jumpsuit to handwritten lyrics by Joni Mitchell. Much of the museum's collection is borrowed from artists or estates. Japan was set to get its own rock hall. A satellite museum was planned for Tokyo ahead of the 2020 Olympics, expanding the hall's global reach.
But they just built a Hard Rock instead.
Didn't say why, but I'm assuming that's what Cleveland wasn't the obvious choice. Cities like New York and San Francisco were in the running, but Cleveland won the bid thanks to its rock history and a $65 million fundraising campaign.
Yeah, and New York and San Francisco have enough. Like San Francisco, I've been there. It has a lot.
Well, first of all, they
history.
put all the Hall of Fames in Ohio, so why would you not put...
Oh, true that too. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Football and baseball are both in Ohio.
Yeah.
Canton.
San Francisco is an extremely expensive city and very, very dirty. Huge homeless problem.
Yeah. I've never been to San Francisco.
Very big, like mental health homeless.
You have to ride over that bridge, which I don't think I can do.
Oh, I never rode the bridge. I went down.
You can fly in, right?
Yeah, and then I went down, and I was like, that ground view you get of it up. That's where we were standing. But besides being extremely expensive and having a bad homeless problem, it's an amazing city. Oh my God,
I have heard that.
It is amazing.
I've only been to California a little bit. Like I've only been to Death Valley. I've never been to like LA or any other. I have zero interest in going to LA.
Yeah, that was the only time I've been to California. I would love to see San Diego because I've heard it's beautiful.
Yeah. I want to see the redwoods.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And Napa.
All right. Well, when we get rich on this podcast,
you people need to step it up because we have a lot of things we want to do.
a lot of things we want to buy.
You're really not helping us out at all. Just kidding.
Yeah, we are just kidding. We appreciate you all. And we know we're never going to get rich off of this, but it's fun to fantasize.
Yeah. We're just playing around here. The Hall has inducted over 400 artists, including performers, producers, and early influencers across genres, from Chuck Berry to Missy Elliott. Janet Jackson used her 2019 induction speech to call out the Hall's gender gap, saying, "Induct more women."
I love Janet Jackson so much. Like, I always did. And I remember I found some classic MTV videos on my YouTube, and man, they were putting out some bangers. I was just
know. We found some too.
Like, yeah,
Maybe
and watching the video, it was just crazy. Yeah, probably. But yeah, Janet Jackson, she was by far, I would say she was more talented than Michael Jackson. But I love her so much.
I love her, but I don't know.
And she's a reason that I want to love Justin Timberlake, but he's made so many dumb mistakes. And everybody swears that her decline is from him with the wardrobe malfunction. And there's also conspiracy theories that it was intentional.
Yes.
For attention.
I think Justin is a better actor than anything.
Yeah, I think music gets him in trouble.
Yeah.
Because when he was on his latest tour was when he got the DUI and he didn't look good. But when he's been acting, he's been okay. But his wife's an amazing show producer.
I don't know his wife.
Jessica Biel.
Oh. I do. Hold on a second. Hold on. So next we have Whitney Houston. Was inducted in 2020, and her hologram tour launched the same year, making her the first Hall of Famer to tour posthumously via hologram.
I'm glad that hologram thing has seemed to kind of go away.
That's
like
just
they use it in
stupid.
commercials and stuff now, but that was some dumb ass shit.
It was dumb.
Yeah.
The Go-Go's, inducted in 2021, are still the only all-female band who wrote their own songs and played their own instruments to top the Billboard album chart.
I did. What? Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow.
I mean, all the other women didn't write their own music.
Yeah, I'm trying to think through it. Or they didn't play an instrument.
Right.
Wow.
I'll get in a minute. I'll be getting into all the women that are in there.
Yeah, that still blows my mind, though.
Yeah. Salt and Pepper, these are just like some. Salt and Pepper inducted in, because a lot of them, I was looking up all the women that were in them, and a lot of them, because I guess it happened not so long ago, but there wasn't as much fanfare as there is now. So a lot of them, it's like hit or miss finding any information on it.
And a lot of, when the girl band started, music was becoming like electronic and synthesized.
Yeah.
So it was less of a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Salt and Pepper, inducted in 2025, were the first female rap group to enter the Hall, joined by DJ Spinderella, the first female DJ inducted.
They were the first female rap group?
Yep. Group. Missy got in first, though.
Yeah. I knew that.
No offense to Missy, but I don't know why Salt and Pepper didn't get in before Missy.
Yeah, I want to say that like Rolling Stone came out with their top 100 this year, like a month or two ago, and Missy was like number one. Like for some reason, I love Missy. Don't get me wrong, but
yes. I just feel like
she's. Yeah, I don't understand where all this excessive hype.
I don't know, and I'll tell you who else I'm sad about not being in there: the Queen
Latifah.
Yeah, I love her, but I guess maybe more. I don't know. I'm not going to get into
No,
the
that's
politics.
not fair for her to not be in there.
I'm not going to get into the politics of Queen Latifah. Maybe she more acting than music there for a while.
Yeah, but some of her music.
Because LL's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
LL deserves to be in the
Everywhere.
Sexy Man Hall of Fame.
LL should be everywhere all the time.
All the time with no shirt on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Not sorry.
Debbie Harry once said she didn't even know why they were being inducted until a fan told her. Oh, no. She did. She once said she didn't even know they were, not why. They know they were being inducted until a fan told her. The band famously had an onstage spat during their 2006 induction, of which former members could perform for Blondie.
That's pretty messed up, but that the Hall of Fame doesn't reach out and let you know.
Apparently not.
Or did they just not check
I guess
their
not in
voicemail?
2006. That's why I say, like, it's hard to find anything. Like, I guess nowadays it's so big. They make such a big spectacle out of it.
True. Everything's a big spectacle now.
Joan Jett brought Miley Cyrus on stage to perform Crimson and Clover during her 2015 induction. Kate Bush, inducted in 2023, didn't attend the ceremony, true to her famously reclusive nature.
Did she have a lot of famous songs?
I don't know much about her.
Yeah, I don't either, and that's why I say I feel like that was really very pop culture-y.
Maybe I'm not familiar with her enough to know anything about her.
Okay.
She might have a whole lot of stuff I don't know about.
Well, I'm sure she has stuff, but that one song
Yeah.
was on Stranger Things, and
Yes.
she blew up
Yes.
again.
Yes. Salt and Pepper were inducted by Missy Elliott, who called them the bricklayers of hip hop and credited them for paving the way for her own career. And she is as beautiful as ever.
I was such a huge Salt and Pepper fan. My God, I choreographed more dances to their songs.
Yeah.
I really did miss my calling.
Cyndi Lauper was inducted by Chappell Roan with support from Ray and Avril Lavigne, who joined her on stage for an all-female performance of Girls Just Want to Have Fun. And can I just tell you that I almost did not recognize Avril Lavigne, especially until she said Avril. And I was like,
I saw Avril Lavigne at Firefly maybe 2 or 3 years ago, the last year that they had it. Yeah, I didn't. If she wouldn't have had Avril Lavigne outfits on,
I wouldn't have known her. I would not have known her if I felt over
it was kind of an obnoxious show too, because I do like her and I like her voice, but at the time she was engaged to a bandmate or some other singer or something, and they were performing together, and it was so lame and dumb. And then they broke up shortly thereafter, so it was kind of ruined by them being caught in the moment. But yeah, I can still say I saw her.
Yep. So now I'm going to just go through and tell you about the ladies and who they were inducted by, because I thought that was pretty interesting.
I'm excited.
Stevie Nicks was inducted by Harry Styles.
Oh,
Tina Turner.
that's a good choice.
Yep. Tina Turner was inducted by Angela Bassett.
Ooh.
Carole King was inducted by Miss Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Whitney was inducted by Alicia Keys.
Oh, that's a good one.
Janet was inducted by Janelle Monáe.
Never been a big Jamel Doe.
Here's an odd one. Aretha Franklin was inducted by Keith Richards.
Huh.
Yep. Laverne Baker was inducted by Shaka Khan.
Ooh.
Ruth Brown was inducted by Bonnie Raitt. Janis Joplin was inducted by Melissa Etheridge.
Nice.
Martha and the Vandellas were inducted by Fred Schneider and Kate Pearson.
Who?
The B-52s.
Oh, yeah.
Joni Mitchell was inducted by Sean Colvin. Dusty Springfield was inducted by Elton John. Bonnie Raitt, again, Melissa Etheridge. Brenda Lee was inducted by Jewel.
Oh, I love Jewel back in the early 90s.
This here is this made my little heart happy. Blondie was inducted by Shirley Manson.
Oh,
Fucking love her. Ugh.
Me too.
Oh, yeah. That's as just alternative as it gets right there.
For real.
Patti Smith was inducted by Zach De La Roca.
Okay.
Madonna, here's a weird one too, was inducted by Justin Timberlake. I don't know why. Weird combination.
That's almost insulting.
It's a little weird.
It's
but they pick who they want.
Do they?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that maybe not then, but I know they do now.
Huh.
Darlene Love was inducted by Bette Midler.
Ooh.
Donna Summer was inducted by Kelly Rowland.
Okay, I like that.
Joan Jett was inducted by Miley Cyrus. Joan Baez was inducted by Jackson Brown. Nina Simone was inducted by Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
I told you about Janet Jackson and Stevie Nicks. Pat Benatar was inducted by Sheryl Crow.
That's a good match. I was a huge Pat Benatar when I was like in elementary school.
I love Pat Benatar.
Like Love is a Battlefield. That video.
I wanted that outfit so fucking bad.
I know.
I think we've talked about that, but
That video was like
everything.
So good.
Dolly Parton was inducted by Pink. And they didn't put it in here, but it was funny because Dolly tried to turn it down. Because she wasn't rock and roll enough. And then
I remember that. That wasn't that long ago, right?
yeah, and then she went on to record a rock album after that.
She did so that she could say that she belonged. I do remember
fucking
that.
love that. And there's no other like maybe Betty White. Her and Dolly Parton are like the two most amazing human beings ever put on the earth.
I think the thing that makes Dolly Parton a little notch above is all of her humanitarian work
yeah.
that she does.
Yeah. Those books. We get those books all the time.
I know.
pretty
I
cool.
love that. I wish that would have been a thing when my kids were little.
Yeah. Carly Simon was inducted by Sarah Bareilles. Kate Bush was inducted by Big Boy. I don't know who that is.
He's the other half of Outcast.
Oh.
It's Andre 3000 and Big Boy.
Okay. I see. I shows you how much I know. Sheryl Crow was inducted by Laura Dern, which I thought was weird also.
That is weird. She's not a musician.
I know.
Her mom just died this week too, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Missy Misdemeanor Elliott, because I like to say the whole thing, was inducted by the Queen Latifah. Mary J. was inducted by Dr. Dre and Method Man.
I love Mary J.
Cher was inducted by Zendaya.
Oh, I love Zendaya.
I think that was it. Yeah. That's it. That was all.
Okay.
I see that I had another, but then I cut it off. So I don't know what I was going with that. Just fucking stopped writing, I guess.
That's how we roll.
Fuck that. I'm done. But
Yeah.
no, it's because I move shit around all the time. And okay. Yeah. Hi.
That's why you have to go back and proofread.
I know. I did. I thought.
I know. I trust you. Plus, by the time you get to the end, you're like,
Yeah, that's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And then sometimes I scan too far and I see like, oh, that's the end there.
yeah.
Whatever. That's it. Good for me.
We are the best sharers of
Yeah,
information.
we're great. I don't know why you people listen.
I know.
It's because we're so fucking funny.
We really are. That was amazing. And I thought of something that I forgot to say in the beginning.
Okay. Hit it.
Have you seen those photos of Mars that have been coming
I
by?
have not.
I'll have to show you after the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mars, huh?
It's been,
Well, the last couple nights, like last week sometime, we had a chance to see the aurora. I didn't see it though, and it would have only been picked up on camera. And then the other day, yesterday, day before, no, the day of the full moon, whatever day that was, Friday, whatever day was the full moon, there's a bright star next to it. I don't remember the name of it, but it is no longer alive. Yeah. So it's the last light. It's a little bit weird.
it is really weird. NASA recently released a photo of the side of the Earth where it's basically all ocean, like any land you can't really see. That's nuts. That is just mind blowing.
Well, that's that one part of the ocean. Point Nemo is the furthest from land. You're even closer to land than in the space station than you are
yeah.
there. It's crazy. Well, and that's where they when they're bringing shit down, that's where they try and hit because there's so much water.
Yeah, I don't know why I've been watching a lot of ocean stuff lately, but they also found, what's it called, a giant shark, and they filmed it
Oh, I did see that. It's
like at the
600 years
surface
old.
of the Earth or surface of the water.
Was that the one that's 600 years old?
I think so. It's huge.
Yeah. I don't remember.
I think it's the second largest creature on the planet right now.
because the blue whale is the biggest.
Right.
No, this one, the Greenland shark. It was a Greenland shark that I saw. That's like 600 years old. That's crazy.
Speaking of Greenland, which has nothing to do with this, but Iceland got their first mosquitoes a couple weeks ago.
Aren't they lucky?
They had never, it was the only country left with no mosquitoes. And a gardener, thank you, climate change, found 3 in his garden.
Well,
so yeah.
There you have it.
You literally can't get away from them anymore.
You can't. You know, I always said I was going to move somewhere that didn't have snakes. I think those places are running out of room.
It's either getting too warm or it's melting away.
Yeah. So the other day, okay, I've lived in the town of, if you are not familiar with the state of Delaware, the town I live in is called Fenwick Island. Look it up on a map. It's pretty fucking cool.
And it's very small.
It is very small. It is right on the literal border of Maryland, and it is also part of the Mason-Dixon line. It's dividing the north from the south.
It is.
We have a lighthouse. It's lovely. Super annoying when I was a kid, but whatever. Anyhow, lived there pretty much my whole life. Saw a raccoon. I know. Now, here's my thing about it. I know this is, nobody cares, but
I do.
There's raccoons in between, like Fenwick and Bethany. I have seen raccoons dead on the road, but I've never seen one in town Rehoboth. And at first, I thought it was a cat, but then it was walking not like a cat because obviously raccoons walk very differently than cats. But there's a cat that lives over there that has like a big bushy tail and it's gray. And anyway, I kept looking at it. I was like, is that a fucking raccoon? And I kept looking and it climbed up on the dumpster and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's a fucking raccoon.
Can you imagine if Rehoboth becomes invaded with raccoons?
Well, I'm sure Rehoboth has them because, well, I don't know about anymore, but...
Well, I mean, you never see one. I mean, maybe in the back neighborhoods, but I mean, like if they were running down the street.
I see him dead, but that's the other
Rehoboth Avenue.
That would be weird.
Walking down the boardwalk.
We have a fox that lives behind that, and then we came across that fucker the other morning. It scared the shit out of me.
They're scary, and when they scream, it's a hideously horrible sound.
It is a terrible noise.
It
sounds like someone is being murdered.
It does, except it doesn't sound human.
Yeah.
It's just like, what? Is that an alien? Like, what the fuck is happening?
Foxes are freaky.
They are.
And then suddenly we have like an inundation of squirrels also, so we don't have trees.
True.
There's short trees in between, but because of the wind, as today.
So what are they eating?
Well, I mean, the one that's near me is eating the peanuts that I throw out for it.
Well, I mean, naturally, what is drawing them to? Because it is pretty much seed and nuts. And if you don't have any trees, then you don't have any.
Any trees that we do have are all pine trees.
I don't think they eat pine cones.
I don't know what it eats. I've seen 2 of them.
They can't shove them in their jowls.
No, I don't know what they eat. I don't know. I don't know anything about. I was probably 15 years old. 16 years old before. We don't have fireflies here either. I mean, here at my mom's house we do, but where I grew up we don't have fireflies because we don't have trees. So I had not seen a lightning bug. I mean, I
used to rip the butts off of fireflies so much as a kid. It was awful. I feel so bad about it to this day, but it was so fast. It was like science back then. It was like, what?
When they hit your windshield.
Yeah, I just used to rip them right off and smear the glow on my fingers. Ew. Like, ooh.
Gross.
It was gross and awful, but it was fascinating too.
So yeah, I saw a raccoon and I was just shocked by it. I texted my sister immediately and she said it probably has rabies. And I was like, let's go inside, dog. Yeah. So... Because a raccoon will rip the shit out of anything. Yeah. They are violent.
They're horrible. Yeah. People have them as pets. And I actually, when I was little, I remember people have them as pets because they would always crawl down your shirt. And I remember that as a kid. Yeah, but they're just they're like having a tiger as a pet. Like,
they'll rip your face right off.
They will fuck you up.
They got them hands. I don't care for it. Yeah. So my aunt and uncle had a skunk. Awesome pet. I wish I would get a skunk if they didn't stink so bad because they do stink.
Even when you take
the stink machine out, they still stink.
I could totally see you owning a skunk.
Oh God, they're so fun. They had actually had 2, Snooze and
they're probably like big ferrets, huh? And you used to be a ferret fan.
Oh, they act just like a ferret. They do the.
Is it still legal to own a ferret?
Oh no, you can have them.
'Cause you never see anybody with them anymore.
They're at the pet stores. Yeah, they're not a good pet. They're a great pet, but they stink. And they're a pain in the key.
And they need a lot of exercise too.
They
right?
do, but they are so much fun. Mine used to try and get in my dog's ear all the time.
I remember.
I love a ferret. Anyway,
Anyway.
so that's that about that. I was gonna put snubs in there, but I mean,
There's enough controversy.
there's a lot of people that have
There's a
those
lot. I mean,
lining on
you
in
could
there.
probably do 100 episodes on the
On
Rock and Roll
who's
Hall
not
of Fame.
who should be in there and isn't. Yeah.
But it was a great topic. This was a good class this year. I agree with everybody that got in this year. Definitely worth it. Definitely deserved it. But yeah, I just wish, I don't know, maybe next year if you think of it, remind me.
Okay.
Because I feel like it always sneaks up on me. And I'm like, damn it, that was last night. The only ones that I can keep track of are like the Grammys and the Oscars because I know they always happen in between the end of the playoffs and
Like February, March.
the Super Bowl. Like I think they play
The Grammys are then,
in those few weeks
the
there.
Oscars is after. It's like March.
Okay, I know that there's an award season
There's
in
an
there
award
somewhere.
season, yeah.
So anything that falls throughout the rest of the year, I miss. Did you see Ridiculousness got canceled?
I did. I meant to text you that, and I totally forgot.
I mean, not that there's not plenty of episodes to watch for the rest of it. I
Yes.
could probably start the beginning and never get through all
I
of them.
wouldn't think so.
But
It's ridiculous.
it's sad. It is. But it sounds like Rob Dyrdek was ready to be done.
I mean, what the hell is that? I don't know. I mean, he's pretty old.
He is. And he's got a wife and kids and just built a new house. And he's always on these business adventures. I've always had a super crush on him because, I always loved me a skater boy.
Yeah.
And he is funny. But yeah, it wasn't the same after Chanel left anyway. So
I didn't realize she left.
yeah, she retired a couple years ago. She had a baby and she wanted to pursue her rap career, which I think she needs to give up at this point because I think she's close to 40.
Did not know she was a rapper either. Not a big fan.
I absolutely adore her as a person and on that show, but yeah, don't do yourself a favor and don't listen to her music.
I wasn't going to.
No,
That's a favor I
It's
will.
not good. Bless her little heart. I mean, I give her kudos for trying.
She's not going to be in the Hall of Fame.
No.
So, thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you.
You forgot to do all this at the beginning.
I did. I just thought of that.
Like, share, rate.
Damn it! Nobody's going to follow us now.
God,
We
Damn
ruined it.
that's it. This is our last episode. Fuck this bullshit. Like, share, rate, review.
Please,
Find us where you listen to podcasts.
please,
Follow us on all the socials
please.
at Like Whatever Pod.
Mm-hmm.
You can send us an email
Mm-hmm.
about why we should be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to likewhateverpod@gmail.com or don't like or whatever.
Whatever.
Send us to Cleveland.
Bye.
Bye.